नमस्सर्वेभ्यः शुभमध्याह्नः। चतुर्थपाठे प्रवेशः अस्माकं परिचयस्थले। वन्दना तु कृता अस्माभिः प्रातःकाले एव। साक्षात् पाठं पठामः। चतुर्थपाठे उक्तिः अस्ति, मनस्वी कार्यार्थी न गणयति दुःखं न च सुखम्। मनस्वी कार्यार्थी न गणयति दुःखं न च सुखम। यह मनस्वी अस्ति, अर्थात यह मनसा कार्यं करोति। यस्य मनसि कार्यं करणीयम् इति निर्धारः अस्ति। कार्यार्थी, यह कार्यं प्राप्तुं कर्तुम् इच्छति, सः कार्यार्थी। अर्थयितुं, फलितुं इच्छति, सः कार्यार्थी। न गणयति, गणनां न करोति, गणितं न करोति गणनां न करोति। दुःखं न गणयति, कार्ये दुःखं भवति वा न च सुखम् अथवा सुखं भवति वा इति गणनां न करोति। फले एव तस्य मनसः दृष्टिः। अर्थी इत्यनेन फलदृष्टिः, सक्सेस। A bold person aiming to accomplish a task. So Manasvi has been translated as a bold person, but somebody with a superior focus mind also you can take. Okay. Karyarthi, one aiming to accomplish a task. Okay. Na ganayati, doesn't bother, doesn't count, doesn't consider. Dukkam, difficulties. Nacha sukham, or comforts. Okay. All right. मनस्वी, यह श्रेष्ठ मनसा संपन्नः सह मनस्वी, you can say roughly one endowed with a superior focus mind. कार्यार्थी, यह कार्यम अर्थयितुं प्रयतते सह कार्यार्थी. What does it mean by अर्थयितुं? Success, obtain the goal, fruit. One who seeks to obtain and succeed in work. गणयति, गणनां करोति, counts, gives consideration to, considers. Okay, it's a verb in present tense. Okay, now obviously our interest always is not just the ukti itself, also where it sits and what context it sits. And this is from the brilliant Niti Shatakam of Bhartrihari. Bhartrihari Kavi, he wrote 3 Shatakams. He may have other kavyas, but he is famous for 3 Shatakams. Niti Shatakam, Vairagya Shatakam, and what else? God, slips my mind. Shringara Shatakam. Okay, so Niti Shatakam is about the Subhashitams, Nitis one has to follow. Dharma, you can say Dharma embedded in very, very straightforward verses. Okay, Vairagya is about moksha path to moksha. Okay, and of course, all this, before all this is his Shringara Shatakam, where he is more talking about the color of life. Okay, so very interesting Kavi who talks of 3 facets of life in 100 kavyas together called a Shatakam. Shatakam means contains 100 verses, that kind of thing. Okay, so what he says there in Bhartrihari's Niti Shatakam. So each in the Niti Shatakam, though there will be some rough categorization of few of the verses into one type, etc. Each stands on its own. So like Kvachit Bhumau Shayya क्वचिदपि च पर्यङ्कशयनं क्वचित् शाकाहारः क्वचिदपि च शाल्यान्नरुचिः क्वचित् गन्धाधारी क्वचिदपि च दिव्याम्बरधरो मनस्वी कार्यार्थी न गणयति दुःखं न च सुखम्. So क्वचित् भूमौ शय्या, sometimes is क्वचित्. Okay, this chit to the kwa prashnarthaka shabda. We had not seen this form in our examples earlier. So kaschit we have seen, kinchit we have seen, kimchit, kwachit. So sometimes is the kind of meaning we get from this. Okay, Not exactly kutrachit, so it's a very specific thing. Kadachit types. Kadachit, kvachit. Slightly different than kadachit, is more a temporal thing. This is sometimes. It's okay. Bhumau shayya. So sometimes one necessarily is forced to choose the Mother Earth herself as the bedding. That means one is not having the means other than the Mother Earth to sleep on. Okay. So that means a low type of uh, uh, simple life that one is forced to lead because one doesn't have other means, low means of existence. Kvachidapi cha paryanka shayanam. So sometimes also you find that you have this sukha suppattige, as we call in Kannada, paryanka shayanam. That means the sofa bed with side pillows. Okay, so you get to sleep in that kind of luxury also sometimes. Okay, good contrast. You see the Kavi, how he goes. Kvachit shakahara. Sometimes plain vegetables as food. Okay. Kvachidapi cha shalyanna ruchihi. Sometimes also it could be basmati rice, taste of basmati rice. Okay. And other things that go with such things. Okay. So beautiful contrast there. So Mosranna versus fried rice. Kvachit kanthadari, क्वचिदपि च दिव्यांबरधरः. Dharo is dharah. So kvachit kanthadari. Kantha means torn clothes. Okay. So it's like shredded old cloth. So kvachit kanthadari. Sometimes we live in rags. Yeah, rags is the correct word in English for this. Sometimes we are we are living in rags. We are wearing rags. Kvachidapi cha divyambaradharaha. Sometimes we are wearing these great silken divine clothes that the kings wear. Okay, that is divyambara. Manasvi karyarti naganayati dukkam nacha sukam. So either of these state you should ignore. You should not hate or cry when you need to lead a simple life, nor you should exult when you have the luxury. You focus on keeping mentally strong and focused on your purpose. Beautiful. You can't teach dharma better than Subhashitams do. क्वचित् भूमौ शय्या क्वचिदपि च पर्यङ्कशयनं क्वचित् शाकाहारः क्वचिदपि च शाल्यान्नरुचिः क्वचित् कन्थादारी क्वचिदपि च दिव्याम्बरधरो मनस्वी कार्यार्थी न गणयति दुःखं न च सुखम्. भर्तृहरेः नीतिशतकात् स्वीकृतम्. Any questions on this beautiful ukti? Okay. Bhashabhyasah. So today we are progressing into ling lakara. Okay. Sambhavanarte vidhi ling. Actually read this as vidhi ling. We have seen some lot lakara, right? Lot is more agnyartha, prarthanartha. This is sambhavanartha, potentiality of an activity happening. Ling lakara, or short form is ling, but it actually vidhiling. Normally when we just say ling, it is vidhiling. There is a variant called ashir ling, which is ashirarte, when ashirvada artha. Okay. So sambhavanarte ling vartamane lat evam evam bhavati kila tathaiva. Read the following sentences carefully. So let us get involved, our small group of people who have steadfastly come back to the classroom today afternoon after the marathon gruel in the morning. So I think Dr. Kavita is not yet back home. She is busy, so I won't disturb her. Let me invite Vidya Shanbhagwarye.
Yes, sir.
Bagini, you have to slowly read through this and pause after every sentence. If I have something intelligent to say, I will intervene. Continue.
Yes. Adya sayam vrishtihi bhavet. It might rain today evening.
What has happened here is, if there is a certainty, then you say adya sayam vrishtihi bhavita or bhavishyati, using one of the future tenses forms. But here, this is our who pollster, our pollsters who know exactly what is going to happen, right? We saw it recently. So adya sayam vrishtihi bhavet. It might happen like that. It might rain today evening. Bhavati eva is the actual contestant who will say, I will win only. But is it bhavet is simply potentiality. Might, like that. Adyasayam vrishtihi bhavet. So that is the difference between bhavati and bhavet. Okay, bhavatu instead is like praying to the god. Adya sayam vrishtihi bhavatu bahu garmah asti aham taptosmi, like that. That is the time when you say bhavatu. But here it is bhavet, is a like it might happen, like that. Prediction. Continue, Bhagini.
Yanam idanim agachet. The vehicle might come now.
So agachet. So agachati, agachet. Perhaps might come, like that.
Mama pratyagamane vilambah syat. There could be a delay in my returning.
We should use this syat a lot, right? Bhavan agamishyati va? Prayah agamishyami. That sense is in the syat. Agamishyami syat. Agachami syat. Syami, it will become. Okay. So vilambaha is a kind of open statement. So the syat is for the vilambaha syat. Okay. Mama pratyagamane vilambaha syat. Vilambaha is the karta of this syat here. Okay. So, and then this is the Saptami. The activity is in Adhikarana. Pratyagamanam, Pratyagamane. Okay, in that Vilambah syat. Okay, as if the lateness is placed upon the return. In that sense, there may be a delay in my return. That's how we see the grammar is identical, of the kind of nature of vibhakti is identical in English. There may be a delay, maybe is the syat, there is just there in English. Okay, Vilambaha, delay in my return. My return. In is Gamane, Saptami. See, that's why we call them Indo-European languages. The style of vibhakti is very, very tightly coupled. Sometimes it just goes here and there. Yeah. Continue, Bhagini.
Adya adhyapakah patadvayam patayet. The teacher might teach 2 lessons today.
So it has come true. Okay. Adya adhyapakah patadvayam patayet. He might teach 2 things today. Good. Continue, Bhagini.
Sita prayah pustakam na patet. Sita might not read the book.
So we don't have a Sita in the class, so all of our students will read. But in Sita Prayah, so there is a further uncertainty thrown in using this Prayah Shabda. It's an avyaya. So Sita Prayah Pustakam na patet. Perhaps is exactly, almost sounds like Prayah, right? Sita, perhaps the book she might not read. So might is there, perhaps is also there. So you can say there is a double accenting. Finally, in the translation, they have thrown one might in. Sita might not read the book. But you can also in English say, perhaps, comma, Sita might not read the book. That's also okay in English. Same way. Okay? Continue, Bhagini.
The
Oh,
prayah
I think I'm sorry. I lost on showing all this beautiful effort I have put in adding these pictures to this whole thing. Continue, Bhagini. Ask the question.
prayah is a avyaya, sir.
Yes. Yes. You don't have prayam, prayena. Prayena I have heard. Prayasya and all I have heard. Prayena is maybe another avyaya form. Sometimes these avyayas
Perhaps,
stump us. Sometimes they appear in
yes, sir.
different vibhakti type of suffixes in 2 different colors. But it doesn't have full declension. Okay? Yeah.
Sa geetam na gayet.
Geetam.
Geetam na gayet. She might not sing the song.
We have to be thankful. I'm sure this kid sings well, but somebody is praying, she may not sing. Continue, sir. Continue, madam.
Pita nutana vastram anayet. Father might bring new clothes.
The eternal hope. Pita Nutana Vastram Anayet. In my childhood, which was very simple, basic, I do remember this kind of thoughts. Yeah.
धनिकः 10 रूप्यकाणि दद्यात्. The rich person might give 10 rupees.
See, number 7 will happen perhaps. Number 8 will never happen. Dhanikah dasha rupyakani dadyat. Eternal prayer. Only other poor people only will give. Because they know what it is to be poor. Continue, Bhagini.
अद्य बान्धवाः मम गृहम् आगच्छेयुः. Relatives might come to my house today.
What a good host. What a good host. Do we ever get this nice thought? Bandhava. I think whoever put these sentences is very witty person. That's all I can say. The sentences they have put are a little bit like catch 22. Our thought will be exact another. Okay. So agaccheyuhu. What is the difference so far? We have seen bhavet, agachet, syat, patet, like this. Agaccheyuhu. Bahuvachana. Because bandhavaha. Bandhavaha bahuvachana karta. So agaccheyuhu. Agachanti is a certainty type of vartamana. Agaccheyuhu is a uncertain type of future, you can say. Because it is a future only, we can be uncertain. Okay. Yeah. So adya bandhavaha mama griham agaccheyuhu. Agachet bandhavaha agachet atava bandhuhu agachet atava bandhavaha agaccheyuhu. Well done, Bhagini. Thanks for leading us. Let's invite Vimala Avarye. Vimala Avarye, can you participate, Bhagini? Okay, she's for some reason not able to, I think. So,
Sorry,
yes, I heard.
I'm not able to for now. Maybe in 15-20 minutes I can.
Okay, Bhagini, stand by. I will call you for some other exercise later if opportunity offers. Sundari Varye, Sundari. Mahoday, you lead us for the balance. Yeah.
Te palani anayeyu.
Read again.
Te palani anayeyuhu.
Well done. Yeah.
They might bring fruits.
Monkeys will bring fruits for us. Okay, nice. Okay. So, anayet, anayeyuhu. So, ekavachana, bahuvachana. Anayet, anayeyuhu. So, actually, anayet, anayetam, anayeyuhu. Something like that. We will see later the dvivachana form. We don't need to hurry. So, they and they are almost identical sounding, right? Phalani, the fruits, anayeyuhu. So, anayanti of lat has gone to anayeyuhu in Vidiling. Continue, Bhagini.
Chatraha parasvaha pravasam kuryuhu. Students might go on a tour day after tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay. So pravasam kurvanti karishyanti in future tense, kurvanti in present tense, kuryuhu in Vidhiling lakara. Chatraha parashvaha pravasam kuryuhu. They might go on a trip, tour day after tomorrow. Okay. Perhaps, maybe is the sense we get. Continue, Bhagini.
Janaga nayakam sammanayeyuhu. People might felicitate the leader.
Janaha nayakam sammana yeyuhu. So somebody is not sure. So they have put it in potential mode. There may be other brickbats waiting for them rather than flower bouquets. So that's why potential. So janaha nayakam sammana yeyuhu. With what is not mentioned, fortunately. Okay. So sammana yati sammana yeyuhu.
This is future tense, no?
No. This one is like potential tense. It is sambhavanartha. So whenever we say potential tense, there is always a little bit future involved, right? How can we be uncertain about what is happening or what has happened? Uncertainty is...
No, it's going to happen, isn't it? We are expecting it to happen.
Yeah. We are expecting, we are not sure.
Okay. It may or may not happen.
May not is not mentioned. It may happen is the tonality. Okay.
Acha.
It's more the
Okay.
anticipation of it happening than not. Okay. The desired result is that it happens. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
Aham kavyam likeyam. I shall write an epic.
You see, Bhagini, how she fought her pronunciation tendency and came to Sanskrit tendency. Very good. Well done, Sundari Varye. See, because Tamil, na, the natural way to go is agam. Okay, but hakara is gha only almost in their way of speech. So now she has trained herself to struggle out of that. So aham, very well done. Aham kavyam likheyam. Aham kavyam likhami. Aham kavyam likheyam. So now what has switched now? Until now, Prathama Purusha was being shown. Anayet, Anayeyuhu, Kuryuhu, Saha, Saha, Te, like that only. Chatra. So all Prathama Purusha. Suddenly they switched to Uttama Purusha here. Aham. Okay. Third row. So Likheyam. Uttama Purusha Ekavachana form. Okay. So that's the variation here. I might write an epic. Oh, Kavyam epic. Okay, fine. Continue, Bhagini.
Vayam natakam abhinayema.
Correct.
We
correctly.
shall enact the play.
Yes.
Sorry, sir.
Okay.
I was seeing about the abhinaya. Okay, why it is
No,
so?
you pronounce correctly. Otherwise, I will anyway jump in. One thing I'm good at is finding your faults and ignoring my own. So, Vayam natakam abhinayema. So you see why halantamakara? Because of akara. Right? That's why Anuswara Sandhi has not happened. Anyway,
Okay.
we.
Plural. Okay.
Plural of Uttama Purusha. Well done. 3.3. Vayam abhinayema. So, aham abhinayeyam. Like likeyam, abhinayeyam. And then vayam abhinayema. Yeyam has become yema. Okay. So we might enact the play. Continue.
Vayam swaga natakam pashyema. We shall watch the play tomorrow.
Now, one thing I contest with Samskrita Bharati is wherever they have used shall, I disagree. Okay. They have not understood the purport of a shall as a little bit of a certainty. Shall has a sense of certainty in English. Okay. So they should have consistently stuck to might everywhere. Because Vidhiling is consistently like might, perhaps might only, never a shall. Okay. Now, I don't know, I have to check with the experts whether in Uttama Purusha that sense is coming. Okay. Whether Vidhiling sometimes in Uttama Purusha, these links, for example, Karavani is a question type of thing in Lotna, Uttama Purusha. So like that, perhaps in Uttama Purusha, there is a slightly deviated meaning that they sense, and that's why they are switched to shall. But to my mind, I stick to the Vidhiling sense, then I might write a kavya. We might enact a play. We might see a play. Like this only I will say. Might only I will continue. Okay? So that is my reading.
So
Okay.
we'll also follow same, no?
I think we stick to might for now. Okay. I would not switch to shall. But I'll have to inquire. I'll try to remember to ask my Guru here today evening about this aspect. There are some other grammar experts also who attend as students in the same class, so they might help with something. Okay. Thanks, Bhagini. Well read.
Thank you.
In the above sentences, the bold words indicate probability. See, probability is there very clearly, right? So how can it be shall? Might rain, might come, might go, etc. Sambhavana means guessing when there is no certainty. This form of verb is used to denote probability. It means shall is incorrect. Ramaha gacchati. Rama goes. Here Rama's going is certain. When we are not sure whether Rama will go, see a little bit of future, we guess. Then we say Ramaha gacchet. Rama might go. See, future tense. In this sense of probability, ling lakara or vidhiling lakara is used. Okay. So let us just do a quick comparison here. Okay. So bhavati, let vartamane happens. Something happens. Bhavatu, lot prarthanarte, agnyarte. May it happen. Like that. Okay. hey, let it happen. That also sense is there in Agnyartha. But may it happen, bhavatu. Okay. Bhavet, ling sambhavanarte, might happen. Okay. Bhavitavyam, tavyat kridanta, should happen. Bhavitavyam eva, just now we learned how to use eva, must happen. Further accenting that should into must sense. So this kind of coloration is available. Some are native lakaras, some are kridantas, some are avyayas to accent the whole aspect. Okay? Techniques is there, in the language. Okay, so let's move forward. Now they are giving us the tables. As usual, Samskrita Bharati, after the examples, explanation, they come and say, okay, let us mug up a few forms. So, ling lakaraha parasmaipadi rupani. So, as we know, dhatus have parasmaipada and atmanepada variants. So, we know that pat dhatu is parasmai and vand dhatu is atmane. So, they have used pat and vand to explain the two forms in vidiling or ling. Okay. So, pathet, pathetam, patheyuhu. Gachet, gachetam, gacheyuhu. Like that. Okay. Patehe, pathetam, patheta. Patheyam, patheva, pathema. So far they have never used Madhyama Purusha. Okay. In the sentences they didn't use. So, pathet, pathetam, patheyuhu. Patehe, pathetam, patheta. Patheyam, patheva, pathema. Vandeta, vandeyatam, vanderan. See the variation. Vanderan, vandethaha, vandeyatham, vandedhvam, vandeya, vandevahi, vandemahi. Atmanepadi has its own color. Vandeta, vandeyatam, vanderan, vandethaha, vandeyatham, vandedhvam, vandeya, vandevahi, vandemahi. Okay. Note the difference in forms between lat lakara and ling lakara. Here they are giving you some clue how to construct this. At a primary level, this kind of thing is useful. After a while, you just need to know the forms. You can't depend on this conversion technique always. Anyway, parasmaipadi path dhatu vartamane path plus a plus ti pathati. If you change to ling, just go pathu plus a change to a and ti change to t. That's what they're saying. Pathet. Like that you come. Okay. Eight. Instead of ati, go eight. Pathet. Vand ate. Ate change to eta. Okay. So vandeta. Ate becomes eta. Vandate becomes vandeta. So the a shifts a little bit, you can say. Okay. And here it's of course quite different. Pathati going pathet. For whatever it is, you can read it, but I think don't depend on this. Just know the forms. That's easier. Okay. The form of regular roots are shown above. Nobody is going to ask question about these kind of teachings. This question is going to be more about find the correct form or fill in the blanks and things like that. Not about how to change from Vartamana lat lakara to like that. Nobody will ask. Okay. The forms of regular roots are shown above. Okay, this is useful, nice, small table of forms for us. Vartamane likhati ling rupaha prathama purusha ekavachane bahuvachane cha ling lakarasya uttama purusha ekavachane bahuvachane cha. Now you may wonder why Madhyama Purusha is being ignored. They will explain a little bit. The rarity of a Madhyama Purusha usage in ling is the reason for that. Okay. So, but I don't think there is any rarity because we do say, you may do it or not. Like that we say so many times. So I don't know why they have avoided, but anyway, we have those forms. Patehe, patetam, pateta, and vande thaha, vande yatham, vande dvam. So tvam patehe, yuvam patetam, yuyam pateta, aham pateyam, avam pateva, vayam patema. Like that. Okay. So likhati, likhet, likheyuhu. Okay. And Uttama Purusha, likheyam, likhema. Aham likheyam, vayam likhema. So similarly, tvam gachet, saha gachet, te gacheyuhu. aham gaccheyam, vayam gacchema. Saha nayet, te nayeyuhu, aham nayeyam, vayam nayema. Like this, other forms are there. You can read patet. So all these are parasmaipadi. You see, these atmanepadi forms. Vandate and shlagate. Vandeta, vanderan, vandeya, vandemahi. Shlagheta, shlagheran, shlagheya, shlaghemahi. Better to remember the whole table. Vandeta, vandeyatam, vanderan, vandetha, vandeyatham, vandedvam, vandeya, vandevahi, vandemahi. They're only showing these corners. They're showing the star of the table, what we call in some games. No? So the end notes only. Vandeta, vanderan, vandeya, vandemahi they're showing. ठीक है. Important forms of the some commonly used irregular roots. So these are trick roots which will always have not a standard flow. They are showing a few of them. Okay. Karoti, krudatu, kuryat, kuryuhu. So there is no standard way in which we come from karoti to kuryat, right? So much different. Okay. And uttama purushe, kuryam, kuryama. At least it's a little bit consistent to that same kuryu flow. So kuryu everywhere. Okay. And then at, yuhu, yama, ama. Dadati, another tricky dhatu. Dadyat, dadyuhu, dadyam, dadyama. Might give, they might give, I might give, we might give, like that. Shrunoti, shrunuyat. Somebody might listen. Shrunuyuhu, they all might listen. Shrunuyam, I might listen. Shrunuyama, we might listen. Okay, of course they have translated with the shall here, but I would continue to stick to might. Okay. Shaknoti, shaknuyat, shaknuyuhu, shaknuyam, shaknuyama. So we have to practice this by reading it a few times, nothing else. Okay. Once you have heard these sounds a few times, then it sticks. Okay. Janiyat, without consciously trying to mug up, if you just recite a few times, it will stay there more or less. At least you will be able to pick out of 3 choices what is the correct choice. Janiyat, janiyuhu, janiyam, janiyama. No, to know. Shaknoti is to be able to do. Okay. Shrunoti is to hear. Dadati to give. Karoti to do. Janati to know. Krinati to buy. Kriniyat, kriniyuhu, kriniyam, kriniyama. Okay. Vikrayana is to sell. Krayana is to buy. So with the V upasarga, it becomes selling. Suddenly you become the dukandar. Asti. See, asdatu, which is important dhatu, just like bhu dhatu, it's also an important dhatu. Asti, syat. So this is used a lot. Syat, syuhu, syama. I have shown some examples for that reason. Syat, syuhu, syam, syama. So, etavat paryantam ramena agatam syat. By now, by Rama, the arrival might have happened. Vimanam agatam syat, something like that. Syuhu. So bahuvachana of the syat. Then syam, aham syam, vayam syama. Vayam agatah syam. Aham agatam syam. Like agatah syam. Pullinga I have to say. Aham agatah syam. I, a fellow who has come, I would be. Agatavan syam. Okay, like that. Gamdatu I think fits the kartari usage of ktanta, but anyway, syama is for the bahuvachana form. So see some examples here. Ramaha vanam gatavan syat. Rama to the vana may have gone. So you can put the syat into the past tense participle like that. In the present tense syat or the potential syat future. So Ramaha vadam gatavan syat. Rama would have gone to the forest by now, something like that, or by then. By then sense is there. Pandavaha yuddham jitavantah syuhu. Pandavas might have won the war. Tavata aham grihakaryam puritavan syam. By then, I would have finished my homework. Okay, grihakaryam. Ante vayam samskritam jnatavantah syama. Our prayer as students of this Samskritam today, Ante, at the end of all these classes, vayam samskritam jnatavantah syama. May we all be fellows with the knowledge of Samskritam, that kind of thing. Te karyam shvaha paryantam prayah na kuryuhu. They, the work, up until tomorrow, okay, Perhaps they may not do. They might not. So there is actually, see, the might is there in the negation aspect here. Okay? See, na will just put that same might force on the negation of the verb. So without the na, it is on the assertion of the verb, that might. Negation of the verb also, you can put the might aspect. Okay, perhaps aspect. Vayam satkaryam kuryama iti devam prarthaye. May we do good work, good deeds. So the God we pray. Aham prarthaye. I pray. Okay, so I have a small table here of a few dhatus. Some are atmanepadi, some are parasmaipadi. So likhet, likhetam, likheyu, likhehe, likhetam, likheta, likheyam, mistake here. Likheva, likhema, mistake here. I have to correct it. It's very easy, cut paste job only. Just give me a second. Okay, like this. Nothing special in this visual, just added a few examples. If required, I can share those, but better to just read through and remember these forms. Okay. So now obviously some practice. To help out, I have put these references for us. These are the simple ones. These are the little bit tougher dhatus provided by Samskrita Bharati only in the textbook. So with nice coloration I have added. Okay. So write the ling lakara forms of the following verbs in first person singular. So gacchati, gacchet. So we are to do 1.1 vidiling. Okay. Prathama Purusha, ekavachana form. Kridati, crowd source answers.
Read
Kridet. Nayati,
Nayet.
nayet. Tyajati,
Tyajet.
tyajet. Straightforward so far. Chorayati,
Chorayet.
chorayet. So far we are following the same ati to et transformation. Okay. Vadati,
Vadet.
Vandet.
vandet. No,
sorry,
vandet is
Vadet.
namana.
Sorry,
Vadet.
sorry.
No. Don't worry. Don't be sorry. Pashyati,
Pashet.
pashyet. Might see. Upavishati.
Upavishayet. Upavishayet.
Upavishet. So
Upavishet.
it is natural. Of course, some people said we upavishayet, perhaps. No, upavishet only, because we just saw many yati. We are influenced into a yati form here. No, there is no yati. It's only ati et. So upavishati, upavishet. Okay. Vandate,
Vandet.
Vandet.
vandeta.
Vandet.
Second Bhagini told correctly. Vandet is incorrect. Vandeta. Akarant. Atmanepadi. Correct Bhagini. Vandeta. Kathayati.
Kathayet.
Kathayet. Very simple. Shrunoti.
Shrunuyat.
Well done. Shrunuyat. Completely stumper. Okay. Shrunuyat. Okay. Yakara comes into picture here. So,
It is in
Shrunuyat.
the table, Mahoday.
It is there in the table, but still Bhagini was the first one to, some Bhagini was first one to pick it. Shrunuyat. Well done. It's a good exercise, this kind of thing. Yeah, I like it. It tests us. So write the other two numbers of the following. So it's a different trick here. Tishtet, tishtetam, tishteyuhu. So pratama purusha eka, dvi and bahuvachana forms. Sprishet,
Prishetam.
Prishetam.
Yuhu.
prisheyuhu. Prishetam, sprisheyuhu. Well done. Next, tam is given. What is the other two?
Tadayet.
Correct. Tadayetam, tadayeyuhu. Dash, chorayeyuhu.
Chorayeyu.
Yeah, I think almost heard everybody say the right thing. Chorayetam, chorayeyu. Dadyam,
Dadyavah, dadyamah.
No
Dadyava,
visarga,
dadyama.
no visarga, no visarga.
Yeah, sorry. Dadyava,
Last one is
dadyama.
You see here, likhe. Again, I have a mistake here. Anyway, I'll correct later. So, dadyam, dadyava, dadyama. Full, there is no visarga. And the akarantatva. Okay? Next, dash, kuryava, dash.
Kuryam,
Kuryava, kuryama.
Kuryama. Well done. Kuryam, kuryava, kuryama. Aham, avam, vayam. Janiyat, dash, dash.
Janiyatam,
Janiyatam.
Bahuvachana?
Janiyuhu.
Janiyuhu. Well done. Janiyat, janiyatam, janiyuhu. Okay, just the first type. Sprishetam, sprisheyu. That type only. Upavishet.
Upavishetam,
Upavisheyuhu. Upavishetam, upavisheyuhu. Well done. Vandeta.
Vandeta, vandeyatham,
Vandeyatham.
vandetran.
See, this, if it is Vandetha, Madhyama Purusha, then that fits. Okay. So the Tha Mahaprana should not be sound and Dva should not come. Dva and Tha Mahaprana will come only in Madhyama Purusha. So Vandeta is like Labheta. So Vandeta, Vandeyatam, Vanderan. Not Vande Dvam and all that. Vanderan. Okay. This Prathama Purusha. Okay, luckily everything so far is in Prathama Purusha. Oh, Kuryam was in Uttama. Okay, so yeah, ninth one, dash, dash, Hareyuhu.
Haret,
What is the meaning of Hareyu, Haret?
To taking away. Take away.
To take away, or in the sense of also defeat is there.
Bharati.
But Harati actually takes away or steals, that sense. Okay. Well done. Number 10, dash, kathayeva, dash.
Katayeyam.
Katheyam, kathayeva, kathayema. I think. Okay. Oh, kathayeyam. Sorry. So there is a tricky one. So kathayeyam, kathayeva, kathayema. Kathayet is a Prathama Purusha. So kathayem, kathayeyam, kathayeva, kathayema. Okay, it's a tricky one. Good one. So good exercise. All right. So let's move forward. One more for us. Write the corresponding link forms of the verbs in the latlakara. Slight twist they have given. So pathanti, patheyuhu. So we have to identify the Purusha and Vachana and go in the ling. So pat dhatu we take. This is lat. Prathama Purusha Bahuvachana. So Prathama Purusha Bahuvachana, patet, patetam, pateyuhu. So we write pateyuhu. Hasanti. Haseyuhu. Straightforward. This is a prototype of the what we saw. Number 2, khadati. Khadet. Well done. Vandate. Vandeta. Yeah, the Atmanepadi. So ekara shifts. Vandeta. Well done. Kampate. Kampeta. Well done. Likhanti. Likheyuhu. Well done. You guys are learning. Likheyuhu. Bhavanti. Bhaveyuhu. Somebody was very quick. Well done. Bhaveyuhu. Karoti. Somebody said kurmaha. Kurmaha is possible only in Uttama Purusha. Okay. Kuryuhu. Kuryat. Ekavachana. Well done. Not kuryuhu bahuvachana. Kuryat. Okay. Kuryat, kuryatam, kuryuhu. So kuryat is the answer. Okay. Ekavachana. Pravahati. Pravahet. Well done. Simple. No trick. Tishtanti. Tishteyuhu. Okay. Guys, those who are not unmuting, it's okay. Even in the muted state, you try to find the answer, okay, at your respective place. I don't know if all of us unmute, then it will be chaotic. Let's let these beginners participate and fight it out. But all of you try at home. Okay, and then check whether I am going right. That's a good exercise always. Patati,
Patate.
patet,
Patet.
patet. Very straightforward. Oh, good. We have Anurag Varya jumping into the fray. Hasanti,
Haseyu.
haseyuhu, haseyuhu,
Haseyuhu.
bahuvachana.
Haseyuhu.
Well done. Hasati, haset, hasanti, haseyuhu. Milanti,
Mileyu.
mileyuhu. Well done. Might meet like that. We might beget them, something like that. Namati,
Namet.
namet.
Namet singular.
Hasanti is
In the
repeated.
book, this 11th one is Dhavanti, not
Yeah, it's
Hasanti.
Dhavanti. Yeah, here.
Oh, here
Hasanti
it's
is
words are
repeated.
different.
I think my book has a typo error. I have answered according to my book.
It's repeated twice.
Yeah. So dhavanti, dhaveyuhu. Okay.
Dhaveyu.
Oh, no problem. Shobhate,
Shobate.
Shobeta.
shobeta. Well done. Shobeta. Atmanepadi. Ekavachana, pratama purusha. Kampante,
Compare.
comparan. Well done.
Compare.
Kampeta, comparan in bahuvachana. So like this, labeta, labheyatam, laberan. See, labeta sikatasu tailamapi pidayan, something like that we have come across somewhere. So even squeezing the sand, we might get oil. That one. So comparan is the answer. Well done, guys. They are going to not let us go so easily. Okay, more. Seeing the cloudy sky, someone thinks that likely the following events, there are likely the following events that will occur. The sentences are in the, I like this kind of exercise. The sentences are in the present tense, let lakara, change the verbs into ling lakara and rewrite the same, especially because it's weather. Okay, anyway. So, idanim vrishtihi bhavati, idanim vrishtihi bhavet. Might occur now, like that. Okay. So, jalabindavaha patanti. Jalabindavaha
Pateyu.
pateyuhu. See, our students have become sharp. They are not falling into patet. Repeat. Pateyuhu. Plural. Margeshu jalam pravahati. Margeshu jalam. Someone make plural. Jalam is ekavachana. Okay. Pravahati is also ekavachana. See, jalam is a collective singular. Okay. Though in English we use the word waters in English in plural, but in Sanskritam it is only water. Okay. In the streets, water flows. Okay. And then margeshu jalam pravahet. That's all. Straightforward ekavachana. Bhumihi ardra bhavati. Bhumihi ardra bhavet. So bhavet is almost like bhavishyat kala. Almost about that one. Bhavishyat kala rupas are bhavishyati and bhavita. Two forms of bhavishyat kala. One is samanya bhavishyat kala, that is bhavita, and anadyatana bhavishyat kala is bhavishyati. Anyway, here it is. Ardra means wet. See what is happening so far. You see the storyline. Now rain will happen or might happen. The raindrops will fall or might fall. In the street, water will flow or might flow. The land or the earth wet, she may become, she might become. That's the color change between these two sentences. Janaha ashraye tishtanti. Janaha ashraye. Well done. Tishtayeyuhu. 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 I think I have it wrong. What is that answer in the textbook? Can somebody check?
Page number 234.
Oh, tishteyuhu only, not tishtayeyuhu. Something we have to remember. Sthadatu's form is this way. Tishthet, tishtetham, tishteyuhu. No yakara additional. Okay. So I think we should go from ekavachana, we will get it right. If we had said ekavachana, we might have said tishthet and then tishtayuhu. Well done. So so what is this? People in the shade, they will stand, they might stand. Kechana chatram udghatayanti. Ghakara, this one. Udghatayanti. Kechana chatram udghatayeyuhu. Well done. So they might unravel their umbrellas, unfurl their umbrellas. Yanani mandam gachanti. Yanani mandam gacheyuhu. Simple. Okay. Yanat So the vehicles might go slowly. Yanat avatirya janaha dhavanti. Yanat avatirya janaha
Daveyuhu.
Dhaveyuhu. Well done. Dhaveyuhu. From the vehicle, the people might get down and run. Okay. Nirdhananam grihani. Kshamyatam. Nirdhananam grihani patanti. Nirdhananam grihani
Pateyuhu.
pateyuhu might fall. Papa, they would have done kacha houses. Okay. Tad grihajanaha rodanam kurvanti. Tad grihajanaha rodanam kuryuhu. Well done. Bahuvachana. Kuryuhu. Kuryat, kuryatam, kuryuhu. Here you see. Okay. So tad grihajanaha, tad here is like a samasta. Tad shabda added to the grihajanaha. So tatratyaha grihajanaha, tad grihajanaha. The grihajanas of those houses, poor houses, they will cry. They might cry. They will cry. There is no uncertainty here. Anyway, adhikarinaha agachanti. Adhikarinaha na agacheyuhu, we should say na. So adhikarinaha na agacheyuhu should have been the correct answer. But anyway, agacheyuhu is the marks you will get only if you say agacheyuhu. Okay. Well done. So I think we did that. And one more exercise. My God, they're not letting us go easy. They're really grinding the knowledge into us. Let us see. Now we have to change from singular to plural. Another type of exercise. Manavaha dharmam palayet. Manavaha dharmam palayeyuhu. So we have to pluralize the karta and the vidhiling kriya also. Okay. Karma remains as is. They have not tried to disturb it. So the man, the dharma, he might follow. Or it's more in the sense of, should sense here. But anyway, manavaha dharmam palayeyuhu. So maybe plurality of people also the same thing. So marjaraha mushakam grinhiyat. So the cat.
Marjaraha
Marjaraha mushaham
Grihineyuhu.
See, so one thing I will tell something up. I will tell something about pronunciation of when Hakara has a baby embedded inside like this, no? So we typically lead with that rana. So grinhiyat, we say. We don't struggle with grihniyat. Grihniyat is a struggle in the throat, right? You see, if you want to say grihniyat, you will get up ending up with a space. Grihaniyat, almost Akara will join there. So that is not good. So the rule for this kind of compound is we lead with the baby. So grinhiyat, he will tail. So grinhiyat we say. Okay. So there is an allowed pronunciation of that order. So grinhiyat. So marjaraha mushakam grinhiyuhu. Done. Marjaraha mushakam grinhiyuhu. Chhatraha kolahalam na kuryat. So there is a hope. Chhatraha kolahalam na kuryuhu. In our class, we never have a kolahala, except when we have public sourcing of answers, we do have some kolahala, but it is a good kolahala. It is a competitive kolahala. So the kolahala means maramari types. This thing. Okay. Sa phalani dadyat. Dadyuhu. Taha palani dadyuhu. Well done. So sate taha dadyat dadyatam dadyuhu. Well, oh, sorry. I opened up one incorrectly. Choraha vastuni apaharet. Apahareyuhu. Very good. Choraha vastuni apahareyuhu. Karmakaraha vastuni anayet. Well done. Karmakaraha vastuni anayeyuhu. Mama mitram agachet.
Mama mitram
Agacheyuhu. See here, you see, this looks like karma. No, this is karta. Mitram is napumsaka shabda. Okay. So my friend, so my is just a possessor attached to mitram. There is no karma pada for agamana. Griham, somebody can add griham agachet, but that has not been shown. So karma pada is absent. It is qualified to receive a karma pada, but it is absent. But karta is mitram. Gam dhatu is the kriya. So mama mitram agachet in the might or perhaps or uncertain sambhavanartha. So sambhavana doesn't mean the gift you get in marriage, yeah, by the way. All Tamilians here think sambhavana means some gift that you have to give to the marriage couple and all that. No, this sambhavana is potential. That's all. So, mama mitram agachet. Mama mitrani agaccheyu. You guys answered it. Yeah. Next one. Chatraha shlokam vadet. Correct. Chatraha shlokam vadeyuhu. At different speeds, but all of you have done it correct. Adhyapakah pathan pathayet. Pathayeyuhu. Correct. Adhyapakaha pathan pathayeyuhu. Bhaktah devam vandeta. Fail. Vande run. Some couple of people said it right. Okay. Bhaktaha devam vande run. So remember this run business with Atmanepadi Bahocana. Okay. Balakah madhurani khadet. Some Bagini went Kaderan. Kadeyuhu. Bagini, Kadet is not a Atmanepadi Rupa, it's a Parasmaipadi Rupa. So Kadeyuhu only. Okay? Not Kaderan. If it was Kadate allowed, I have to check your attempt may not be incorrect because we have to see Khadatu whether it is Ubayapadi. Okay? If it is Ubayapadi, then Kaderan is also allowed. Okay? But for now, they have given Parasmaipadi Rupa, so let us stick to switching that. Okay? Okay, rather than outguess the Dhatu's potentiality. Okay. I think all of you have understood this Atmane Parasmai business. I have spent some time explaining the subtle variation and how the declensions vary, and that there was an original sense of Atmakarya and Parakarya and all that, but that has melted away. It is merely a title. A Dhatu is Ubhayapadi or Atmanepadi Parasmai. It means different types of declensions today. Okay? Or actually conjugation. We should not use the word declension. We should use the word conjugation apparently. Yes, Bhagini?
So in the table top, you have written Vidirling Prathanadishu.
Ayyo, no, Sambhavanarthe I should write.
Yes.
And here I had one more mistake somewhere.
Mahodaya, which is this software you use for typing Samskritam?
I use Pramukh IME on my Windows machine. Pramukh IME. PRAMUKHIME in caps. Okay. So that's very good keyboard for all Indian languages. You can type Kannada, Tamil, anything. I can write Tamil my name without knowing. I will show you. Okay, right now I will write Kannada because I have not enabled Tamil. But you see, so Anujaha, like that I can type, right? It's irrelevant what language because it knows how to type it in that language. All Indic languages is covered by it. Okay.
Which is it?
Auto translation.
Pramukh IME. So what I am typing for Anujaha, what I am typing on the keyboard is, I will switch to English and show you what I am typing. I'll switch to English. Okay, and the same keyboard and see Anujaha. That's what I'm typing. Anujaha. Actually, yeah, I'm typing. Okay, so Anujaha. That I type, I will get Anujaha in Sanskritam or whatever language I want. Sambhavanarthe, I would write Sambhavanarthe. See how we have to learn how to type. You see this. See for the bindu I type capital M. For the bha, dirgha a, and the ha for the mahaprana. Bha. So sam bha Like this I go. Okay. One, narthe, na is this. Arthe. Okay. That's how I type.
Sir, how do we remember all these conjugations? It's becoming really confusing sometimes.
Don't worry, sir. Slowly, it took me 10, 12 years to get to this simple level. So, this is a good to keep our brains chodita.
But
This is
we
good.
have exam in February, like we don't have 10, 12 years.
If you aim to get 100 out of 100, yes, right, Bagini. Let's aim to get 80.
That Katheyam, like where we have to add that extra year, that time it's little confusing.
I agree. Some dhatus, they belong to a certain gana where the vikarana pratyaya has a yakara. So if you know the latlakara forms, no, you will know the vidiling. That's how one should think. If you know the lat already has the same prakriya to being the yakara. Okay. Then going from lat into ling is what you have to do. Okay. That is the trick.
Mahodaya, if I'm correct, I think the earlier teacher, Purnima teacher used to tell whenever there was a ya, that last gana, that dhatu in that last gana, that ya has to be carried forward.
That's what I mean. There are some ganas that have that vikarana pratyaya. Yeah, correct. And sometimes the ya comes because of the karmani prayoga. So it is a little tricky. It takes a while to understand. Oh, this is a native yakara, gana yakara, and this is a karmani yakara, like that. Especially when we encounter atmanepadi forms, because karmani is in atmanepadi, we do get that doubt. Yeah.
Mahoday,
Hmm.
in this slide, the last example, Vayam Satkaryam Kuryama iti Devam Prarthaye. It should be, if it is a Vidiling, should be Prarthayet, right? Devam Prarthayet.
I know, and there may be an error there. Devam prarthaye, aham prarthaye, something like that is there. I don't know what form, whether it is. Let me check. Okay. I will keep a note of that and check. Prarthayeyam should have been if it was vidhi. Prarthaye is like is a different lakara, I think. Okay. Okay, so I think we did all this, and where we were, I don't know, jumped back so far. Where we were. We finished this exercise. And now we are here. We'll quickly finish this Vyavaharika Shabdavali, so that we can score one more slide today. So these are Shariravayaha. So Shariravayaha means the body parts. Avayava means parts. Sharira means body parts, plural. Vishishtaha, not everything, some. Okay, special ones, specific ones. Vyavaharika Shabdavali, the Shabda list of Shabdas that we encounter daily. Vyavahara. So Vyavahara generates Vyavaharika as a Tadvita Pratyaya. So Pullinga Shabda, let's invite Anuragvarya. If you can lead through the readings.
Yeah, sure. Angushtah, thumb. Manibandha, wrist. Murdha, head. Srilinga Shabdaha. Anamika, ring finger. Tarjani, index finger.
No, you read horizontal. That's how it goes.
Madhyama, middle finger. Tarjani, index finger. Kanishtaka, little finger.
Kanishtika.
Okay. Yeah. Kanishtika, little finger.
Just hold there, just a brief thing. You see how the names are beautiful? Okay. Yeah. Angushtha for thumb. I'm sure there is a genesis why it is Angushtha. Maybe it is because it's a pradhana anga in the hand, something like that. Okay. It has a kathoratva in its pronunciation, which is nice. But Anamika, nameless. Okay. So Anamika.
Only thumb finger is male
Pullinga.
and Remaining
Yeah.
everything is Srilinga.
Female. It kind of some kind of appropriateness in that also. Very interesting. No, Anamika, ring finger, nameless. Okay. Then Madhyama, middle finger.
Middle
Okay,
finger.
Madhyama, see. And then Tarjani. So why
Tarjani.
this Tarjani for index finger? Because when we have an accusative pointing, we use the index finger
Index
to
finger.
point, right? So
Yes, yes.
Tarjani. Tarjana means to accuse, right? So
Yeah.
beautifully named as Tarjani, the finger that
Tarjani.
is used for that kind of Tarjanam
Accusing.
or accusing, or basically pointing. Finally, the meaning is pointing. Kanishtika, little lady, little finger. Okay, beautiful names. Angushtaha, Anamika, Madhyama, Tarjani, Kanishtika. Which is, these are the reasons why we love Samskrita.
Yeah.
Continue, sir.
Guruji, this is Murdha is Akarant and this is Pullinga also.
Murdhan Shabda, Rajanvat.
Okay, that way. Okay.
Some of these halanta shabdas, no, they will take us to another level. So,
Okay.
murdhan iti shabda. Sakarantas, takarantas, nakarantas, they are there to keep us honest. So nobody can call oneself Guruji like you calling me. Continue,
Sir,
Brata.
in the morning we read Mukham as head, isn't it?
Mukham. That is face.
This is, Mukham is a little bit for face and mouth, but we kind of generalize it as head also. It
Yeah.
is more for face and sometimes for mouth. Okay.
Vadanam is face, isn't it?
Vadanam. There are Pariyaya padas. There are many Pariyaya padas. Very good. Yeah.
Kaninika. Pupil of the eye.
See, name for pupil of the eye. We were Ayurvedic masters, Sanskrit Pandits. We were, okay, I should say our forefathers were. Continue, sir.
Majja. Bone marrow. Shira. Nerve, vein.
See, not she.
Shira.
See.
Shira. Nerve, vein, artery.
Yeah, so the internal veins or whatever tubules that are there are using the name Sira. Beautiful.
Katihi. Waist. Dantapali. Gum.
See
Of the
here the
teeth.
name Dantam Palayati iti Dantapali. So this is a yogika shabda we call it. So it's a construct. So Dantam Palayati, that which supports or protects the teeth. So Dantapali.
Gum. Okay. Bruhu. Eyebrow.
So see, bro comes from bruhu of Sanskritam. Very
Yeah.
clear.
Kashonihi.
Kaponihi.
Kaponihi. Elbow.
Kaponihi. Elbow.
Nadi. Artery, vein in the
The
body.
body. So Sira, Nadi, little bit of Sira is more towards nerve and Nadi is more towards the blood vessel. Very good. Napumsakalinga shabdaha or yeah.
Napumsakalinga shabdaha. Chumbakam.
Chumbakam is different, sir. You're thinking of something else.
Chimbakam. Okay.
Chibukam.
Chibukam. Okay.
Chumbakam means that which is kissable.
Okay, sorry. Chibukam.
Chin.
Kartalam.
Karatalam. It's split, you see. Karatalam. Palm. See, the flat of the hand. Karatalam. Palm. Beautiful name.
Kashe Rukam.
Correct. Kashe Rukam.
Spinal cord.
Spinal column. Spinal column, including the bones, etc. Kashe Rukam.
Antram. Intestine.
See, antram, that winding digestive organ is the antram, intestines. Okay.
Talu. Palate.
This talu comes in Vyakarana a lot. In fact, murdha, talu, these are all the Vyanjana rows, we call them talavyas, murdhanyas, like that. So because they're pronounced from the head, pronounced from the palate, this kind of our grammarians identified the color of the sounds that we produce, and accordingly they classified them as murdhanyas, talavyas, etc. Okay. Continue.
Continue. Shama, Shama, Shuhu.
Shmashru. It's not full sha because the bar is missing. Shmashru.
Shmashru.
Hmm.
Beard / mustache.
Mustache. You see this, there is no visarga. So this napumsakalinga shabda is just smashru, talu, not taluhu, smashruhu. Sometimes we make this colossal error that we add visarga like willy-nilly. We should be very cautious. That's all. Okay. While there are plenty visargas, doesn't mean you are allowed to add them everywhere. Just the other day, I was attending some marriage, and the Pandit was adding the visarga to every which thing. For me, it was torture to listen. Because, of course, I could tell a few things, not everything, but those few things I could tell he's simply adding visarga. Everybody is nodding. Okay, anyway.
Pashma.
Pakshma.
Eyelash. Roma. Body hair.
Body hair.
Shiraha. Head. Medaha. Fat.
Okay. So many we got. Thanks, Varya. Thanks for reading.
In Napumsakalinga, how did ha come? Shiraha.
Shiras napumsakalinga shabda. Shiras, shirasi, shiramsi. Something like that it will go. Okay. They just kept it tough for us to be not so easily saying I am a Sanskrit Pandit.
Yeah.
Mahodaya, Shiraha, isn't it Pullinga Shabda?
No.
I got confused whether
No.
it is Pullinga or
Same way, Medaha is an Medas Sakaranta Napumsaka Shabda. Medas, Medaha, Medasi, Medamsi. Like that. Shiraha, Shirasi, Shiramsi. Like that.
Astu Mahodaya.
Not Shiraha, Shirau, Shiraha, Medaha, Medo, Medaha. Not that.
Okay, it's Sakaranta.
Sakaranta Napumsakalinga Shabda. Correct. Okay. So, Angushtah, Manibandha, Murdha, Anamika, Madhyama, Tarjani, Kanishthika, Kaninika, Majja, Sira, Katihi, Dantapali, Bruhu. 1 minute. Just let me mute Anurag because I'm hearing him. Yeah. Kaponihi, Nadi, Chibukam, Karatalam, Kashorukam, Samyatam, Kasherukam, 2 mistakes. Kasherukam, Antram, Talu, Shmashru, Pakshma, Roma, Shiraha, Medaha. Okay. So somebody has a nice pictorial. I don't know how much to believe. Thumb Angushta is the Agni, and then index Vayu, then middle Madhyama is Akasha, then the ring finger is Prithvi, and then small finger is Jala. I guess jewelers will like to name like this so they can sell you many rings.
In the Bhagavad Gita class, the teacher was explaining about these fingers and this.
Oh, good, Bhagini. Good for you. So see the Spanish names, so beautiful. Cabeza, cuello, brazo, mano, tronco, pierna, pie. Portes del cuerpo. Cuerpo means body. Parts of the body.
Mahodaya, you know Spanish?
No, I'm just reading what is there. I know Italian. I used to live in Italy for some time, couple of years. Okay. So, Chatushlokaha. I used to know Italian. Let me withdraw. So, with that, we are coming to the end of day's timing. So, we take a break from lessons today. So, we start with this Chatushloka and all these beautiful pictures in the next class. Okay. Which is next Saturday. Now, I have to pre-alert. I thought I might conduct the Sunday class next weekend, but there is actually a Ramayana Parayana going on all over Bengaluru. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
every Sunday, different regions are holding the Ramayana Kathanam, Parayanam. Different Samskrita Bharati subgroups in the various regions are organizing it, and lot of bhaktas are coming. Why we are doing this all through December and into January, we want to do the entire Parayana of the Ramayana using all the volunteers and bhaktas who will come and join. So
Before
we
the
are
Ayodhya.
before the inauguration in Ayodhya on
Inauguration,
January 22nd.
Yeah.
January 22nd is a big day for all of us.
Yeah, we are
And
waiting.
Yeah, so we are leading up to that by doing Valmiki Ramayana Parayana. In the north, they may be doing Tulsi Ramayana in Hindi, in beautiful Hindi, that is different Hindi than what we used to use.
Avadhi. That's
Avadhi, yes, thanks for Avadhi Bhasha. So that kind of thing is happening all over, actively happening. Those who are devotees are doing this, and to welcome Ramalalla, the boy Rama, in
Yeah.
Ayodhya.
I have a question, doubt in connection with this. Where do we get this script if we want to join that? I don't have a Sanskrit.
Oh, okay. In computer, you have to install Sanskrit fonts. Okay, I have installed some Sanskrit fonts. They're called .ttf files. Okay, if you do Google search, you can say I have used something called Sanskrit text font, like that. That's what most of the text you see is a free font, not a purchase. You don't need to purchase. It's a free font. And that is called Sanskrit text font. Okay, I can attach the TTF to the WhatsApp group if you want. You can try on your computer.
Yes.
Try to remember to do that, and then I'll attach a link to the Pramukha ME portal from where you can download the keyboard for that. You can do all this on mobile, but I do it on a computer. It's very comfortable with the keyboard to do all this work.
Yeah, it will be helpful for me because I'm doing my MA in Sanskrit now.
Oh, I will definitely attach, sir. Very good.
Who's the person? Who is
Anurag.
Congratulations.
He's doing MA in Samskrita.
Wow.
Where are you doing, sir?
Karnataka Samskrita University.
Oh, KSU. Wonderful.
KSU.
Okay. Well done. All the best to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Multitasking.
He is multitasking. Good.
Anurag Mahodaya.
Yeah.
I also wanted to join in the future. What is the prerequisites for admission?
Yeah, you should have studied Samskrita in your graduate.
Oh no.
Otherwise, Akshay, another path is which path I followed, because I didn't graduate with any Sanskrit language in my graduation. I did engineering. So I didn't have the language choice. What I did was, there are some other universities that offer you Sanskrit MA not in the heavy good way that KSU offers. KSU is the syllabus, the Mysore University syllabus, Tirupati syllabus, they're all tough MAs. Okay, you actually need that BSc language or BA language level qualification to enter there. Or you can do BA. You can do KSU BA and then go to MA.
No, if you are
BA
completed
is going to take a lot of time now.
If you complete your Kovida in Samskrita Bharati, they give you direct admission.
Okay,
Oh,
if that is the case, then I'm going on the right track. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anyway, what you do, Akshay, you directly PM with Anurag. Find him in the Google WhatsApp group and directly link with him. Okay?
Mahodaya.
Even I would like to do MA in future in Sanskrit.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Good day. We are meeting next Saturday for sure. What I might do next weekend, I might hold 2 sessions on Saturday, and I may not be able to hold the Sunday session because I'll be busy with the Parayana of Sundarakandam. I am one of the organizers for that, so I'll help with that.
Oh, it's already into Sundarakanda, no?
It's now into Sundarakanda. Today it would have finished the preview, and then we're going into Sundarakanda now.
Okay, it would have been nice if someone did the Parayana for the wedding on Vivah Panchami next weekend, 17th.
Okay. Oh, I don't know, sir. Sundarakanda is the one that is being read next weekend. Hanuman's chapter. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Dhanyavadah Mahodaya.
Namaste. Namaste.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಮಹೋದಯ.
Dhanyavadah.
Thank you. Dhanyavadah.
Shri Guru Namaha.